since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Baby. Time out. We're open. We're open like a hot Sunday morning in January. Welcome. Welcome in. As you will notice, we are open on this page. Good morning. We are open on this page, which means that you got the ability to share. Hola, hola, como esta? I don't know if I said the right thing, and I only hope I did just then. But we're open. Took some well-needed time to ourselves. Nahado. Took some well-needed time to ourselves, at least on this platform. And we have another platform that is not open for business. But if you have missed some of us, it is now Good Morning Vietnam. And you are now allowed, I did say that, you are allowed to see us in real time. What a privilege. You have to remember at any time that the host has the ability to take that privilege away from you if you're not following them. Everybody that's been here has been here over the last few days while you have not been able to see us. You should have followed that host. It's not up to the host to remind you to follow them. It is up to you to make sure that you are already following the host. Some of you have been entertaining some very boring stuff, while people over here have been very entertained and catching up with the news. Make sure you don't get caught in here. What's her name? Casey? I saw you come in. Just don't want your boss to get you in trouble. So, some of you aren't supposed to be in here or you'll get in trouble. Casey, you're one of those with the two hearts on either side. I don't want you to get in trouble. Make sure you hinder to loyalty and stay where you're supposed to be at and not over here watching me. Because that's what you were told. Now the people over here at least know they can go anywhere and sit in the bush and nobody's going to scrutinize them. I'm, on the other hand, I'm my own person. And I'm going to at least say that you know where you're supposed to be at and it's not supposed to be in here. All right? Because that can get you in trouble. And I don't want you in trouble. I don't want nobody yelling at you and asking you questions on why you were over here. Is it Casey, Cassie, Casey? It's Kassie. Just got to spell it out. I'm not going to block you. Nobody's going to block you. We just want to make sure that you show that you don't actually have a voice and don't speak up for yourself. But I did see you come in here. Couldn't be me. I'm not loyal to anybody. Couldn't be me. I would have spoke up like, motherfucker, I go to the fuck I want to go. At least you would have still no business. felt good enough to open up this live to everybody. For one, we'll be releasing the episode of the Pastor Petty Show today. We'll be releasing the episode today. One episode, we have 3 episodes that are not available. One of those will be available now today. And now you'll have 2 episodes that are not available to you. But right now, I am releasing the episode as we speak from a few days ago. It is now public. It's officially public. Hey now. So that episode is officially available on YouTube and you can go there and watch it. In hindsight, we came here for other news as well. I'm going to save the drama and go straight to what happened in this country last night. If I can figure out how to get there, my brain isn't working. Must be the left side of my brain. It's just wanting to do its own thing. Last night, Virginia received a historical victory with their first woman governor, as well as the attorney general, and as well as California. Historic victories all around. Also, Prop 50, which was by the people, not by people who thought they were dictators, was passed as well. The people voted for it, not someone just gerrymandering and moving things around on their own to cheat. The people said they wanted it. People in California came out en masse and voted for that. So that way they could add, top of the morning, they could add more seats of representatives. So that way we don't have authoritarianism or fascism running this country. Now, it may seem a gem to some, but also people are coming out of their little turtle shells and out of their snail shells to actually start realizing that they are not as literate as they thought they were. Historical fact. If you don't know what Spotsville, Virginia is, this is a historical fact.
I want to show you an interesting story that's being told by Virginia voters, specifically in Spotsylvania County, where Abigail Spanberger has won the county, and she's won it narrowly, right, by about a little over 2 percentage points. But when we expand this out here, it is Trump over Harris in 2024. It is Youngkin over McAuliffe, and by big margins at that. This is something like 20 percentage points. And then, if we go one more, it is also Trump over Biden. So red, red, red. Abigail Spanberger, for the first time since 2018 in the Tim Kaine era, is that we are seeing the seat in Spotsylvania County flip from red to blue.
I'm so glad to be... Hold up. Some breaking news just came in. Hold on. Breaking news just came in. 1 second. What did I say? Just in for those of you who need to know and want to know. Lisa Richards is still around and kicking. She was live on TikTok. Lisa Richards is still on TikTok. Nothing wrong with that. But she is alive. She's alive, and she was on a live. So, Lisa Richards, for anybody that was worried about her, is still alive. She is alive and goes live. Of course, sensationalism at its best. Come on, computer. Lord Jesus, why have none of my stuff loaded? This is crazy. Hold on. Prayers for Hold on, I didn't even have to do that over here. It's this phone. Why isn't it loading? I don't like this phone. Now it's backing up. I don't like this phone. This phone be acting up. I'm just trying to get my shit loaded. All right. Last night I heard was a doozy for a lot of you. Some of us went to sleep. We pander and cater to our sleep. Unlike everybody else, I cater to my sleep. And I hear that they're losing steam out there, which is great. Great. When I hear you losing steam, that's great. Hate only goes so far, and with the showing of that one individual this morning, it's also showing it's losing its attraction. Those who falter to goodwill and good deeds, you are witnessing what it looks like every time a campaign like this happens. And I'm not talking about in your politics. I'm talking about on your streets of TikTok and the internet. There are real things going on that don't require devastation and hate. Now, will I piss off somebody's mom today? More than likely. More than likely. It is the greatest gift on earth to piss off somebody's mom on the internet. Some snag-a-tooth mom out there who gets pissed off about anything that I say. Yeah, I enjoy pissing them off. And I love California. California is one of the greatest states on this here United States of America. One of the greatest states in this nation. One of the greatest, besides all the ICE stuff and everything going on and those high prices. One of the greatest states in the nation right now. Those liberals, those libs, they love them. They are doing great things for this nation. To not have a dictatorship and to not have your tax insurance go up triple fold. You're still stuck on party that you're hating on a state. But that state did the right thing for the rest of the nation. Population size bigger than damn Mississippi or damn Louisiana. Yeah. And that state did the right thing by the American people. Virginia did not expect that out of you. You're coming my number 2 second favorite state, Virginia. Virginia's becoming my second. Don't look at me with those fishy eyes. Virginia's coming my second favorite state. I did not know that I would like Virginia today so much. I did not this early. I did not know that I would wake up today liking Virginia. I thought Virginia was going to vote against its own interest. I thought Virginia was going to do some pansy-hansying. I thought Virginia was going to be against folks, but Virginians didn't do that. Now, there were some folks in Virginia voting against their own interests. Voting against their own interests. Must be QAnon. Let's talk about it, MAGA. QAnon conspiracies. That's what you were voting for. That's what got you in. Conspiracy theories. Bigfoot. Pizzagate. All the shenanigans. That's what you got here today. Conspiracies. No actual proof. Now, the one thing you can hold on to that's absolutely true is them files. Them files that the man who you put in said he was going to put out, but he's part of them files. You done figured it out. Biggest con roost that you ever been a part. You got conned by a good salesperson. Good salesperson. He's a good salesman. Horrible business owner. But good salesperson. He sold you a dream. You bought into it. Just like buying air insurance. Remember back in the 60s? You used to buy insurance to fly? Oh. Remember that con? Remember that roost? You were buying air insurance. Just think about that. Suck it in. You were buying air insurance? Sweet air. Free air. To fly. You were buying some of that? Every time you got in there, you were buying some of that free air miles flight, huh? In case something happened to you in there, they were selling it to you by the dozens before you got on the plane. Just selling you air insurance. Like, woo! Like I can't get that for free, and you were buying it. Good old salesperson. Gotcha. All right. Don't be ashamed. Feel borrowed. That's all. All right, going into my next little story here. Just a minute. What the fuck did he say in this clip? I can't remember. My brains are fried. No, I'm fixing a dream. Damn, I got my memories is out of whack. I can't remember what he's gonna say in this clip. Go right into it then, but.
If the Senate passes something, of course, we'll come back. We're running out of clock. Obviously, we put 7 weeks on the clock. That was remember, the bipartisan arrangement that was made between Democrats and Republicans in the House and the Senate, in consultation with the Senate, bipartisan, bicameral agreement that they needed 7 more weeks on the clock.
Morning.
Because once we got to the end of the fiscal year, September 30th, there would be that much more time needed, they estimated, to finish the government funding appropriations process. The Democrats played games, and we've lost so many of those days now. So if they extend it, obviously that logically makes sense to us. I am not a fan of extending it to December because, let's be frank, a lot of people have PTSD about Christmas omnibus spending bills. We don't want to do that. It gets too close, and we don't want to have that risk. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But too many people have concern. I think putting it into January.
Oh, I got to show you where it's come from. This is important. This is on C-SPAN. And I got to tell you what this means. That's why I got this clip. You see that right there? That's C-SPAN. That's C-SPAN. Very important. Very important. That's C-SPAN. Very important.
We've got to obviously build consensus around that. There's some discussion about it. We'll see where it lands. I'm not sure.
All right, that's very important. Very important. Very important. If you're a furloughed worker, if you are a federal worker who's furloughed right now, not working, if you are a military, active duty, and you're dependent on those checks, it's very important not to cause any panic or disarray. Just very important for me to say. They are talking about maybe going into all the way into January before the shutdown. He just said the quiet thing out loud. This is me preparing you for, hey, this thing's gonna go beyond December into January. It's just me preparing you. And that way you can get yourself prepared and start thinking about some ideas of things you need to do to start bringing in some income. Do you need to start filling out job applications for a second shift? Yes. Active duty military, you need to start filling out applications. Happy Wednesday. You need to fill out applications. And you need to start letting maybe the work know, old commander know that you got to go to work. So you need to be let off early. Reality is that you got to pick up another job. And you need to go to work. So, hey, I need to be let off early. Maybe dive into some of these social media memes and get you some income that way as well. To the furloughed workers, you need to start thinking about this as well. 3rd shift, 4th shift. All right, nothing wrong with it. All right. Go in for a couple of hours, do what you need to do, and then head out and go lay down and get ready for the night shift. All right? I just want to prepare you as well as I can. And this is the best way that I could prepare you, because he just said the quiet thing out loud. They are possibly going forward into the new year and without you getting paid. The thing that nobody's talking about is that banks are liquidating their assets to get more money. That leads me to that other story. Did it load? What the fuck? Where's my fucking... Man, I know I ain't tripping. I know I downloaded that joint. Hold up. I know I ain't tripping, bro. No, not that. Man, what the fuck? I can't follow. What the fuck? Well, that just kind of messed up my shit right then. I know I downloaded that. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Nah. I downloaded a bank thing for the banks. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you because I'm gonna go find it. Leads us to our next story. All right, about the banks. Okay, I got you later. So while they're not paying out money, this causes something to happen with banks. Okay. Oh yeah, stay-at-homes can wait tables on the weekend to get money. All right, appreciate that. Thank you, Heather. It leads to banks. It leads to the financial crisis of 2018. It leads to the financial crisis of 2011. And what banks are doing, banks are also, even I'm going to play this story, banks aren't letting people take out large sums of money. It's kind of scary for me, personally. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I mean, I'm good on the cash, but I'm just saying it's kind of scary. Yeah. Anyway, leads to this story.
Hi, we need to talk about this. The Federal Reserve has what's called the Standing Repo Facility. In English, it's utilized and created in 2021 as a bank account of last resort, where banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, anybody can go to the Federal Reserve and say, hi, I need extra cash. Here are my bonds, here are my securities, here are my assets. And in English, they're simply just able to exchange hard assets for money. Now, why would a bank need money? Now, before we go into that, the banks tapped the Fed's Standing Repo Facility in record number amid month-end pressures. What does this mean? What it means is banks last week were asking the Federal Reserve, hi, can we sell our assets to you and get some cash? And if you're wondering how often this account gets used, it really doesn't. It doesn't get used hardly at all. Really, since 2020's QE, quantitative easing, money printing, we've had a highly liquid banking system, but now we're starting to see that dwindle as $50 billion got moved. Guys, $50 billion from next to nothing. It was hardly ever getting utilized for anything even close to a 7-digit number, and then all of a sudden we see billions getting utilized. Now, why would a bank choose to do this? Let's speculate just a little bit. If you were late on your credit card payment and you don't make your credit card payment, who isn't getting paid? The bank. If you have a car payment and it's financed through a bank and you don't pay your car payment, as many millions are late on, who's not getting paid when they don't make their car payment? The bank. And when millions of families are thinking that they're not going to receive food, where do you think they're going to go to get the funds they need to be able to get food? The bank. When payments are being missed, the bank is losing money. When interest rates are high and new debt's not being made, the bank's not making money. And when the government shut down and there's still payments that need to be made, but the money's not coming in, well, we're seeing it happen live in real time that the banks are relying on new money from the Federal Reserve, selling off their assets to the Federal Reserve in exchange for quick liquidity. We're going to see a bank failure and or, could be both, money printing from the Federal Reserve. Why? Because we are walking into and we are in the midst of a liquidity crisis. The banks are beginning to tighten. Credit is beginning to crunch. And these were the warning signs that we saw leading into 2008 that we did not address. We let it happen. Then we allowed all the money to get printed and then all the assets inflated. So let me tell you right now, the banks are struggling. We could see a failure. Money is going to get printed. It's the only way we can get rates down. It's the only way we can add liquidity. And we're seeing it real time with things like these. $50 billion from near nothing? That is not a yellow flag. That is a red flag. When you watch the documentary in 6-8 years about what happened right now, you're going to hear this in the documentary. They're going to talk about liquidity crisis. The banks need money because they're running out.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Chicken. Chicken head. Chicken. Chicken.
So, having cash on hand doesn't sound like a bad idea right about now. Having any cash on hand doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm not trying to blow or sound an alarm or anything here. I'm not ringing any bells. I'm just a reporter. I'm just a reporter. I'm not ringing a bell right now. Of course I'm not. I'm just an old reporter of the news. So having a little cash on hand doesn't sound like a bad idea. If you were too young for the 2008 crisis, or if you had a stable position in some form of government and you didn't witness what anybody's family went through in 2008 or didn't hear about people losing their homes, this is going to go all over your head. But we have a compound. Yeah, they keep hitting it. Oh, yeah, you ain't going to remember. You're 7, you ain't going to know none of this. Everything going to seem like a dream. But there were people losing their homes. People had to move to different places. People had to move in with relatives. People were low-key chilling, like didn't know what the hell's going on, why stuff had to be sold. Nobody's parents, or the parents couldn't really explain what the hell was going on. There was a food scarcity problem and there was a jobs problem in America in 2008. If you're a truck driver, you're fine, so you don't know anything about this. But there was a jobs problem. Like, nothing was being made here. So now you have a triple compound stress disorder going on that is self-made going on. You have a food scarcity problem, so people aren't getting any assistance to buy food. One. Number two, you have a homeless problem, which I will talk about. There is a state that has made a homeless prison. They call it a homeless camp. That's a prison for homeless. 3, you have loss of jobs. You have no new job creations going on here. You are making a very compound problem that could be, and loss of jobs and no new jobs is due to AI. AI. If you work at Walmart or any major retailer right now, I'm gonna warn you. These CEOs of these companies are, you heard it here first, so don't be like, hell nah, I ain't finna lose my job. Nah. He talking shit. He just talking shit. He mad. He talking mad shit. Nah, I ain't finna lose my shit. I work at Walmart. Fuck that. Hey, listen, AI is on a rampant takeover, and CEOs see that even though they mess up, AI messes up, that they can save $1 by, they can save a lot of dollars by getting rid of humans or having a human there that can take care of the AI, like having 1 or 2 humans to manage an AI bot versus having a dozen humans doing a job, right? So that's why I say you got to get on board with AI. A lot of times I've been saying this because you could be the human that at least has a job that's managing the AI bot. You don't want to be the one that kicks out. Yeah. Exactly. $65K a year for $5K a year. That is real math. What y'all see right there? That math right there is real math. Just do that by 5. Do that by 5. And you can see how much money them as billionaires who are stepping on poor people's necks, how much money they will save and how much hoarding they love to do. That video we watched on Monopoly a couple of days ago is truly, truly true. They'd rather have a lot of people struggling and feel good about it than to see everybody on an even playing field. All right? So $65,000 a year versus a robot for $5,000. Good morning. Hey now, kinfolk. Kinfolk comment because they don't even matter. Feel however you want to say, but I like kinfolk, but yeah. So, what we have is a triple compound problem. If you are in a job like real estate, you're good. Or like, what's another job that's good? Lawn care, trash pickup, truck driving. There are some jobs that you can't, trades, plumbing, electricity, all the trades. You're good. Masonry, roofing, like you're good. You are so good. There are some jobs that require a human element that just can't be roboted out. You know what I mean? That do require real skills. All right? Welders, electricians, you are good. Everybody else in your job, nurses, you're still good. Doctors, you're still good. There's a thing right now where humans wouldn't accept it. Okay? Wouldn't accept it. All right? There's that. 50% set to retire by 20. Oh, shit. Hey, y'all better start becoming welders. Going to be needed out there. And ocean welders as well. High demand as well. Big money. Big money in boats and welding underwater. Big money. Big money. Lawyers, you're good. Nothing else taking that. Trying to think of all the safe places for you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the bearer of bad news. I'm the bearer of reality. Hey now. This not the U.S. Postal Office as of right now, but UPS, I believe that's the brown guys, Amazon, warehouse jobs, anything that has to do with data and shipping, not pilots. Every one of those jobs is at risk. CEOs of Walmart and Target and of major retailers and of stores like Kroger and Safeway and grocery stores, you're on the line. People who work at the grocery store, you are on the line. Good morning. Your jobs are at risk over the next 10-year phase right now. So your jobs are on the line. And the plane crash. There was a plane crash yesterday. I believe it was 11 injured, 3 unalived. Yeah, that's a whole tragic situation. That I don't have to tragic, but also that goes into something I really don't want to say anything about, but now you done brought it up and I gotta say something about. That's one of the major reasons I don't want to get on a plane right now. I don't feel like it's safe when you don't have TSA workers working. Yeah. Oh, see? Your fantasy football? Like, I'm just saying, like, you don't have TSA. These folks have to pay their bills. I understood that this was bound to happen at some point into everybody that's getting on the plane. I'm praying for y'all, bro. This is something like, did I have a little vision? A little foresight, saw something happening. Is it going to continue to happen? Yes. TSA workers. And they are shutting down. Hold on, this leads to the second part. They're shutting down airspace, bro. Did you know that? They're shutting down airspaces across this country where they don't have enough workers. Yeah, you didn't know that? Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, they shutting down airspace. Like you can't fly to this airport. Yeah, they shutting down shit like that. Oh no. Yeah, very sure this shit getting crazy. It's getting wild. This is getting wild. Yes, they're shutting down airspaces as well. TSA workers are human beings and citizens just like you. Hold up. I'm going to right now. And please do not pick on me. Please do not pick on me on how I type. And yeah, 100. Yeah, they about to be playing people out of job. These rich folks ain't playing with us. Do not listen to the way I type and be like, oh, he types slow. Okay, the AIH airport. Hold on. The Texas airport line likely refers to the recent long TSA security lines at airports like George Bush International Intercontinental Airport. Oh, and I. Damn it, boy, what the hell going on with your mind? You can't read today? Get it together, bucko. Read. Open your brain. Right, left side, work. IAH in Houston caused by factors such as staffing shortages. To avoid long waits, travelers can use the MyTSA app to check current wait times. Consider TSAP pre-check. See, I knew this shit was gonna happen. Oh, they had a 3-hour stand. Motherfuckers in TSA for 3 hours? You could be in TSA for over 45 minutes? I know, that's why I said I couldn't go. I can't go, bro. Bro, I can't go. I tell you, I'm not getting on the plane. I'm sorry. I apologize to them. I can't it's just everything is off. I can like there is like I get a little vision. I get a little vision. And in that little vision, I see things just coming out the sky and stuff. And I don't want to be on one of them things that hit the ground. I don't want to be partially injured or none of that. I don't want none of that. That's too much. I don't want to think about that. Now, I ain't catching nothing. I'm not catching nothing right now. Soon as them folks tell me something, oh, they shutting down airspace. That sound like you gotta have $1 million to fly. And you know what? I don't have $1 million in checking to be lollygagging and throwing around to go fly. I don't got it in checking to just go throw it out there. That sound like $1 million flight. That sound like a safe $1 million flight. You own a plane. You own a plane, and the runway you gonna go down is private. And you know what? Ain't no other planes coming on that runway. You don't have to check in with nobody. That's $1 million flight. You ain't got to check in with that's a Taylor Swift flight. I go where the hell I want and when I want to. That's a Taylor Swift flight. I don't got Taylor Swift money. Just throwing around. Yeah. That's Taylor Swift money. I ain't got that shit. Messing with my life? Got me messed up. This is my life. Hold up. Oh. I don't know why they did that. This is my life. I'm not gonna mess up my life. So that's Taylor Swift life. I ain't got it. I ain't got it like that. Keep that over there.
We have major news right now in Colorado. Voters approved of a ballot measure that would raise state income taxes on wealthy families making over $300,000 per year to pay for free meals for all public school students in the entire state. A stunning win for Colorado and Colorado Democrats who wanted to raise taxes on the wealthy to pay for free meals for schools and for public school students. And that result is not being reported on. Why? Because it's not the biggest result of the night. But if you look at results across the country, and especially compare what's happening in Colorado to, say, New York City, where Joe Ron Mamdani promised freeze the rent and free buses and grocery stores, free grocery stores, government-run grocery stores. Well, then Colorado's election result...
How do I say this? Even if you can't get a trust, to any mom out there, any first-time mom, any mom out there, I'll give you this. $1 a day for your babies. That's $5 a week. Let's do a small calculation. Let me calculate that. At least while money's good right now, let me do calculate. Why we good? 30 days, that's 100. Nah, sorry. I was talking about the work days, not the 2 days you get off. Because them kids, you gotta deduct. You gotta deduct because you gonna have their ass on the weekend, so you gotta pay yourself. You got to give yourself that 5, right? So on the weekend, you take the 2 other 5 that you was going to give to them. Now you take that back because they're going to give your ass a headache. But during the weekday, they with somebody else. So since they ass with you, was it ain't with you for 5 days of the week, you make sure you're like, okay, I'm going to make sure you take care of it. Because 5 of them damn days, I only had to do a little bit for your ass. But them 2 damn weekend days, you was on my ass. So we just going to 5 days, not the 7 days. All right? 5 days, $5. That's $150. $150 for the month. Let's do that by 12. For the year, that's $1,800. Now we're going into today 18. We're gonna do this $1,800 every year for 18 years. That's 32. Yeah. $32,000. All right. You take $5. $5. It's $5 a week. It's $5 every week. Every 5-day week, you take $5. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea too. Multifamilies as well, and land as well. $5. 18 years later. Now you do have two options. I'm gonna give you two options. Now you got two choices. They done got on your motherfucking nerves 18 years. You don't have to give them that. There was a little asshole to you. They was a jerk. You could goddamn take a grandiose vacation. Stella got her motherfucking groove back. you can spend that 18 years later. You say, you know what? Fuck this. Your ass was not the best kid in the world. You was bad as shit. No matter how I tried to raise you, you was better than a motherfucker. You can take that $32,000 and just have you a good ass vacation. Mom, where you going? You can let them stay at the house too. Oh, I'm going on vacation. You can let them see you on the newest pair of holographic glasses in 18 years that come out. Everything's tech. They can just be watching your ass pop up everywhere holographically on the best vacation of your life. You know what I mean? That's option one. You save that money, you can just say, you know what? I will go on a holographic trip out of this motherfucking world. Crazy. Oh yeah, they ain't counting the interest. We not putting no interest, no compound interest on it. Just straight 32. Now, if we put interest on this, of course it's gonna be more. No interest. No interest. Good morning. Good morning. No interest. Okay, so there is something called compound interest. I'm not gonna get into that because you're like, I'm gonna zap your brain. We don't need to get into that. It's something that you could go learn about. Just type in compound interest and go do your reading. All right, that's all you gotta go do. And then you figure out what banks or wherever you can put. Just go figure that out. That's, yeah, ask ChatGPT. All right. 32, you can spend it on yourself. Now, if you got a great kid, he's been great doing schoolwork, does all their work, does great in life, you can now hand that over to them, nice and neat, and let them have a good life. Whatever that is going to turn into. You got two options. You don't have to get into this business of, like, what am I going to do? It's $5. $5 a week for just, you know, you get sold on these commercials where they go for $1 a day. You can feed somebody. No. For $5 a week, you can make sure your family. Yeah, see? See, you're doing good. You're doing good. For $5, for the future of your family, you can make sure your child is taken care of. You can say $5 ain't a lot, but it's going to go further in 18 years. So try that out. Try that out when you get a chance. $5 a week. And I'm talking about the 5 work days, not the 2 off days. That's the week to me. A week is 5 days, not 7. Because them other 2 days don't count.
It should not surprise you because Americans want affordability. And whether in New York City or in Colorado, that's what they voted for. So they voted to raise taxes on the wealthy to pay for free meals for public school students. Spread the word. Full updates on my Substack coming shortly, linked in bio, so subscribe for free. Follow along for all the news that you need to know about. All right,
so they are making sure they feed kids in Colorado. You know, some children only get that one meal. All right? That's it. And as fancy as some people try to be, that's it. And we live in a reality in this world where people don't want to necessarily put out that they're struggling. Okay? In this society that we live in, people do not, they don't like you to know how bad they're struggling. They'd like to put on a facade about their life. That's just reality. They're few and far between where people will actually let you know that they're actually struggling. And when somebody actually does let you struggling, there's a psychological reality going on in this country where some people cannot believe that somebody is actually struggling. because they have also put on a facade of thought on what they think about the individual that's close to them. So they're putting on a mask that there's no way that my friend could be struggling. So there's a dualness to that. There's the person who's letting people know and nobody actually believes it. And then there's the not letting people know. Hold on. What the fuck? Right now? What the fuck?
Wix gives you the power of AI to
exactly what you see in IEPA. So that's one reason. One reason, just as a matter of common sense interpretation, you would expect Congress to grant major powers to the president, who has his own broad range of major authority, inherent Article 2 authority in this context. And that is Butcher's
Can I interrupt you, General, there? And I know that you have a second question, and I want to let you get to that. But just on that first reason, it seemed to depend a lot on the president's inherent Article 2 powers. And I'm wondering what exactly, which powers you're speaking of there. Because
send me the
tariffs, one would naturally think is are the power to impose taxes, the power to regulate foreign commerce. These are not things that are thought of as Article 2 powers. They are quintessential Article 1 powers. So what kind of Article 2 powers are you relying on when you gave the answer about major questions to Justice Thomas?
I would refer to what the court said, for example, on Egan, Department of Navy against Egan. That's a generally accepted view that the president has broad authority in the foreign affairs realm. Now, there's been debates about exactly how far it goes and how to draw the boundary between the president and Congress. But Egan, Garamendi, other cases, Curtis Wright, the court has recognized the president has broad inherent authority to address foreign situations, foreign affairs, foreign policy, including foreign arising emergencies. Now, we don't contend that he has, at least in peacetime, inherent tariffing authority. What we have here is two layers. There's the layer, the bedrock of the president's, inherent Article 2 powers, and layered on top of that is a sweeping delegation of authority from Congress. When you put those two things together, Congress is saying you have inherent powers to address international emergencies, and we're conferring on you the tools, including Article 1 tools, like, for example, the power to regulate foreign commerce. And I want to make a very important distinction here. We don't contend that what's being exercised here is the power to tax. It's the power to regulate foreign commerce. These are regulatory tariffs. They are not revenue-raising tariffs. The fact that they raise revenue is only incidental. The tariffs would be most effective, so to speak, if no person ever paid them. If they achieved their goals, if they...
Counsel, you've already mentioned Dames and Moore three times, which surprises me a little because the court in Dames and Moore went out of its way to say that it was issuing a very narrow decision that pretty much expected to apply only in this case. Just a few quotes. It said, decisions in this area have been rare, episodic, and afford little precedential value for subsequent cases. Again, we lay down no general guidelines covering other situations not involved here and confine the opinion only to the very questions necessary to decision of this case. And it ended the opinion. It said, finally, we re-emphasize the narrowness of our decision. Now, this at issue in Dames and Moore was a different provision of IEPA, not at issue here, and certainly did not concern tariffs. So I don't quite understand how you can get as much out of Dames and Moore as you're trying to get.
Maybe I can put it this way. We don't dispute that Dames and Moore is, as you stated, narrow opinion. However, it address certain principles that we think are equally applicable here. For example, the interpretive principle. Dames and Moore held, and again, it was the power to nullify and void, not the power to regulate, but it's in the very same sentence, in the very same statute, and the court.
It's getting wordy for me.
Qualified language, which
it's getting too wordy for me.
With. And then it said this particular provision where Congress has given these broad verbs. I mean, regulate is admittedly, so are nullify, so.
He getting too lawyery. It's getting too lawyery, and it sounded like somebody about to flip on somebody and give up. And I don't want to be disappointed. It's getting too. I love C-SPAN, don't get me wrong, but I don't like when they get all wordy and shit. It's irritating.
Marjorie Taylor Greene just went on The View, and she said what Democrats have been saying for years, that MAGA influencers are being paid to spread lies.
You know, I think there's a lot of paid social media influencers. And I found it very interesting that they were the MAGA accounts, but they're all paid, and they all attacked me when I announced I was coming to join you ladies on The View. And
You know, no party pays me. Neither one of these birds, neither one of them wings pay me anything if I come out talking positive or negative about either one of them birds. Y'all get paid? Well, of course, I found out for myself. Of course, somebody's getting paid. We can't talk about old country across the water that has something to do with Gaza. Can't speak about it. They got a tight lid on that joint, and they arrested that lady. But I can't speak about it. Oh, hell no, I ain't hear about that. I'm about to pull that story up. I'm going to read that. I'll have it for later. But, of course, they ain't paying me to talk about them. But yet these folks get paid. And have a good day. These folks get paid to have conversations about this stuff. Let's keep going.
I think that's very weak and pathetic.
That the Republican Party is full of weak men that do not have a fucking spine to stand up for what's right.
When I talk about weak Republican men, I'm pretty much talking oftentimes about the leadership in the House and the Senate.
And the QAnon conspiracy and other conspiracies like it were meant to victimize and fuck over people that believed them. MAGA, listen to this one.
Say you don't believe in the QAnon conspiracies anymore?
Oh, I went over that a long time ago. I mean,
you've changed.
Well, no, I haven't changed. I was a victim, just like you were, of media lies and stuff you read on social media.
Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't my favorite person, but I respect a woman that has the fucking balls to stand up for what's right in a room full of self-proclaimed alpha males who don't have a fucking spine and who are not voting to release the Epstein files. Grow some fucking balls.
Well, I don't know what y'all gonna do about that. I don't know what y'all gonna do about them files. I mean, I really don't think you need a, you know, I think most of this stuff is common sense. And you don't need a file for proof. It's like somebody saying they burning, you know, and you see them, surely they're on fire. Well, I need you to set something else on fire to prove that you're burning. It's just weird concept. If multiple ladies have come out and said that these old men touched me, you know, I question, folks. This is the part of my brain where I know I'm using more than 10% of my brain. I know I'm using more than 10% of my brain. Because it's like, but if your child, so you telling me if your child came to you and told you an old man touched her, you're not going to believe her? And you need to see the file first? You know, because it's not like the folks is outwardly denying it. They kind of brushing it under the rug. You know, even do you still need a file even when what's that? Do you still need a file when they done got rid of Prince? What's that man, Prince Andrew's title? Do you still need a file? I didn't think you need a file when they done got rid of that man title because he was connected to, oh boy. I didn't think you need one. All right, veterans. If you're a vet in here, if you're a veteran, if you know somebody who's a veteran, do you want to know what they may be trying to do to vets and their benefits? If there's no vets in here, I won't play the story. I won't even play it. If there's no veterans in here, I won't even play it. I'll let you find out on y'all. Y'all all can find out. Because I know the VA nurses ain't getting paid right now. So, nope. Going once. Going twice. And I won't play it. Nope. Moving on.
Donald Trump is losing his mind after the blue wave, the blue tsunami took over the United States as Democrats won coast to coast in Virginia, in New Jersey, in Pennsylvania, in Georgia, in Minnesota, in New York City, in California, you name the location. Democrats won big. MAGA Republicans got destroyed. So what was Donald Trump doing all last night? The cope was real, folks. Here's what he was posting. And so it begins, he writes. And so it begins. Oh, very cryptic, Donald. Then Donald Trump posts, Trump wasn't on the ballot, and shutdown were the two reasons that Republicans lost elections tonight, according to pollsters. So your government shutdown that you and MAGA Mike are depriving Americans of their SNAP benefits, 42 million Americans losing SNAP benefits. You're taking away health insurance for over 20 million Americans, gutting Medicaid, but you're going to blame it on others? No, this was a massive repudiation of you, but it was also Democrats with different approaches and different tactics, but talking about...
I know you want to say nope on that, but I like the crash outs that's happening on Fox News. I do like the crash outs. Y'all should watch Fox News crash outs that's happening today. They're very entertaining. For anybody that uses government assistance or uses or their benefits were almost taken, and these folks was like praising this shit, you should look at crash outs today. Because it is very significant what happened with blue states. So
about affordability and the types of issues that actually matter to the American people.
Why it's important? Why it's important is one or two things. The propaganda machine, it's all propaganda. We put out propaganda to other countries, but we put out propaganda in this country. How much? I'm just thinking about how much I should say. So, give me 1 second. Because I don't want the same thing to happen to me with the whole, that story I put out with that lady, with the whistleblower. So give me a second. I gotta watch what the fuck I say. Psych ops is real. Psych ops is real. Psych ops, if you look it up, I'll look it up for you. You don't have to worry about that because I think I can put this out because it's public information. All right? Psych ops is not just done in the military. Psych ops is done right in this country. All right? All right. All right. Psych ops is done. They have a whole thing for it. A master of influence. Viral. Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I don't have no idea about any of that. I'm sorry. I'm the wrong person to ask. I have no idea about any of that. But psych ops is real. Psych ops is real. It's a real thing, you know? influence people with information. They do it, you know, when you're watching some of these newspapers, please, it's a intellectual deceive people, you know, advise governments, communicate resources, blah, 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 blah. You know, and once you realize, yeah, you have been in a psychological operation for over 250 years in this country. I did say 250 years. You have been psychologically. There is 2 things that are real and 3 things that are possible. You have idealism, dualism, and damn, what's that third one? I forgot. But they killed his ass for putting it out. Plato. So sorry, I'm giving you a bit of a history lesson. I'm sorry. It all goes together. All right. Oh yeah, cybersecurity is an amazing facet to be in. But once you realize that the propaganda machines are only upset because they realize that people are waking up. That is what's going on. All right? People are waking up. These old folks, the boomers, are starting to get out of their own way. The minute that they took I'm sorry, y'all. For 40ish and Farrell, are you trash panda? Is that trash panda? $40ish and Farrell? Why though? Some people, you know, some people get like a big old pass. Like, you cool? You know, I know you doing shit because. No, I'm not gonna repeat. Some people get like a big pass where it's just like, oh.
this shit only.
Just the way you want me to. But I'm
Yeah, I just read her text, it say she blowing up my phone, talking about like, when you going home, because yeah, she ready spaghetti. Yeah, she say she ready, she heard I'm three-legged. Diamonds like Captain Crunchberry. She do what I tell her, yeah, that's my little fairy. Just post a medicine inside of my bedroom. I walk in on my Vaseline and things. Lil' bro, they still messed up like it's Halloween. Jumped off the porch, turned to a money machine. Yeah, ready for whatever, ready, let's get that. Cause Vince Aki wanna have some little devil. Just got
Come on, my check better not be short. It's Friday, and I'm broke. My check better not be short.
It's Friday, and I'm broke. 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 My check don't come till next week. My check better not be short. My check don't come till next week. My check better not be short. But
That was Bolo, the producer. Act like I'm rich. Growth sometimes takes just letting shit go, right? Just gotta take a deep breath. Don't even make an issue where there is none. Don't start it. Don't let them have it. It's the best thing you could give to young boys when it comes to girls being girls. Tell that young man to let it lay and let it lie and continue to do the thing that he has been doing. Keep doing the thing that he has been doing. That's the best thing you can offer a young man sometimes. Ain't shit gonna change about him, man. And that don't mean every woman acts like a girl. It means that some people, including men and women, have childish ways about themselves. And when they have childish ways, somebody gotta be the adult in the whole thing. And that's what I'm here for, not to be childish. I can get childish and funny, but it's not up to me to go and be childish and make things into things that they don't need to be. Good morning. continue to do the news. Some people try to get all fancy and stuff and think they're gonna up their meals and make it more and slice and dice it. And sometimes people enjoy what is and doesn't change over time and doesn't change with who blows in. They enjoy their show and their programming as it is. And you have enjoyed the show and programming because it comes ready every day, not on repeat. Doesn't have to make or quell or get into it with anyone. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll poke, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Because some people don't know the things that they do and they just do it out of spite. And I've met plenty of spiteful and vengeful people for whatever reason. Be it they just assume that their spitefulness and anger are going to make that person run away. I do leave you with this question as we continue on the news. What makes them any different than Florida man? Have you asked yourself that? What makes them any different? I mean, they're women? Is that the only difference? Is that the only difference? Just had to ask. I mean, just put it out there. I really don't see a difference. Well, let's continue on with the news. Psychops. Psychops has been prevalent in this country for a long time. It's not something new. It's not something old. It's something that is maliciously done on purpose. Take people who write with their right hands, but people who write with their left hands. Some people are forced to write with their right hands and products aren't made. They're biased in terms and they make stuff that is maliciously done to left-handed people. Outcast among society. That is psychological operation. The same thing with red and blue. That's a psychological operation that has been interwoven into this country for no reason other than to set people apart. The same with left and right-handed people. Only to set people apart. Only maliciously setting each other apart. Left and right hand, left and right, red and blue. You are maliciously buying into psychological warfare for no reason. You are listening to things that appease your brain for no reason. And that is ignorant. The opposite of ignorant is knowing. Or being in the know, or trying to know something. Knowing something is better, or trying to understand and get more knowledge is better than being ignorant. I've watched a dozen videos of folks saying, well, Fox News told me. Excuse me? Do you read? It always baffles me. I have to ask myself that question. Who's reading around here? Who's picking up a book? Who's picking up a newspaper and reading for themselves? And it doesn't seem like a lot of people.
Not these MAGA culture wars.
I said all that to say is, what they're not putting on the news is the amount of white people that identify as white. White people who identify as white. How many of them are going to food banks? There are lines of people in rural states, Kansas, Wyoming, Utah, lining up for food. because they were using these same food stamps. And you know what? Corporate media, not only Fox News, CNN, they're running up to black women trying to get interviews to fit the narrative, the psychological warfare. Yeah, 60 Minutes, shit. All of them. I blame all of them. Every single fucking one of them. Every single one of them. They are still putting that psychological warfare. But my ass saw it, and your ass, you know you was probably in it. You probably went to one of the food banks, and you identify as a white person. Let's not play games, folks. You know damn well that this is the reason, one of the reasons you probably already was waking up, but this is one of the reasons your ass is really waking up, because they don't give a fuck. We are in a class society now, and now I get to tell you I told you so. We are in a class society, and I told you this months and months ago. It's the rich versus the poor, and some of y'all got pissed off at me. You got pissed off, but I'm a told you so moment. Yeah. I told you. They didn't give a fuck. I told you they didn't give a fuck. You over here clamoring for some CEO. He don't give a fuck if you eat today or tomorrow. He don't give a fuck if your grandma don't eat. He gives two shits. He about his bread. You know what they did? Oh, I got another video for you in a minute. You know what they did in Rome back in the day when they was doing this shit? Back in the day when they was doing this shit, Rome, they put fucking gladiator games in front of these motherfuckers. Oh, we'll let them be appeased by the tournaments and a little bit of bread. Oh, this the same shit. We are living history. Oh, multiple histories at one time. We live in Rome, Germany, France. We live in 3-4 different histories at the same time. And the people is waking up fast too. Y'all ain't no sleepers. In Rome, they was sleep. In Germany, they was riding that boat for a little bit. You know, I got this whole thing on how Germany fixed itself so fast, because they used information after all that shit went down to put the pictures right in front of the folks, because them motherfuckers was so blind and all over damn Germany, they just thought motherfuckers was going to jail. They would clean up their country, whatever the fuck they had thought, whatever fucking excuse they gave themselves, until they start plastering the pictures around fucking Germany of these folks that was no longer here or in them fucking camps. Oh, you getting this shit fast. That's why I like the phone. I like this phone. You know, you getting this shit fast in real time. Some shit you can't deny. Some shit you just can't just scroll away from on your For You page. This shit coming fast. Like, hold up, the baby's not. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, even your grandma couldn't deny it when she get on Facebook and see some shit. And she got to go down. She go ask her grandbaby, did the aliens land? They put it on Facebook, and you over there telling grandma that's a lie. Because they posted lies on that damn joint. So, yeah. All the information is coming fast now. It's coming fast. Yeah. Ain't no more just. And that's why Fox News is spazzing out. P.AME.C, hold on, what's the other one? CNN host spazzed out. Corporate this motherfucker have 24-hour news cycles, not putting out all the motherfucking news. That gotta be some shit. God damn, girl. Listen, you coming in just down, yo. Ma'am. Ma'am. Not y'all, it's the one who came. Like, ma'am. Ma'am, just come in and make yourself comfortable at this point, Miss Casey. I mean, I don't get it. Lord Jesus. Now, this is one of those psychological things that I don't understand. I mean, I'm letting her out. She could be in here. It's cool. But let me ask Patron. Hey, Patron, am I tripping that this person wasn't talking Cash Money shit? Not you, Shannon. No, not you. everybody know who everybody saw the person come in. Man, am I tripping, yo? Wasn't that person talking like cash money shit, bro? Let me expatriate, bro. Am I tripping, bro? like I ain't block you or nothing, but just like what? I just put it in there. I just put it in there. You don't know? Yeah, okay, thanks. I'm like, I mean, just cash money, like, bro, I know I ain't tripping, bro. Like, that's a little weird, bro. That's the shit that weirded me out. Like, damn, like, I mean, you could get comfortable and shit. Nah. It's hold on. KASSIE.
Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 in the 2000s.
Let me put out this. Like, bro, you cool to be here. Every single one of y'all cool to be here. Just at least speak. Like, just be like, you can put emojis and shit. Like, if you been, like, talking that talk about anybody over here, including, just put, you know, just put it in there and be like, you know what? I was doing that in anger. You ain't even got to put all that. You just put a thumbs up. Like, yeah, I'm back. I'm back in here. I couldn't help myself. I wanted that entertainment. You know, I was on that shit. You know what I mean? Just give me the thumbs up. That like, yeah, you said I was going to come back. My ass is back. Just when you come on this joint, just get a thumbs up. Like, your ass is right. I couldn't help myself to come be entertained. I couldn't even help my motherfucking self. Good call, bro. Like, we see you come in here, bro. I see you come in here. I pay to something totally different. You know what I mean? So just thumbs up a motherfucker. Just put that thumbs up emoji, like, yep. As much shit as I was talking about him, here my ass go. I'm right back up in this joint, and I couldn't help myself. I ain't had shit else going on. I ain't had shit else to watch. When shit else to watch, it's dry as fuck out there. It's boring. And my ass came right back in this joint. And that's cool, bro. It's cool for you to be here. Just thumbs up me, bro. Like, acknowledge that you can't help yourself. There's no such thing as loyalty on this motherfucking internet, okay? So just thumbs up my ass with a, you got that? Hey now, Bubbles. Just thumbs up my ass like, You know, if you coming back after you done ran them streets and did all your due diligence that you thought was going to be entertaining, thumbs up my ass. Just hit me with a thumbs up emoji like, he saw me. He saw me. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. I'm done with my big one. Let's not do that. Don't do that, please. That shit's weird. That shit is weird, bro.
Where they focus on pee-pee and poo-poo and whatever the hell they're talking about to try to divide us. But Democrats talking about the economy and jobs and not just paying people a living wage, but having people be paid a wage with dignity, and talking about having people be able to afford homes, and talking about the issues that matter and healthcare and the issues that matter to the American people. Then Donald Trump goes, pass voter reform, voter ID, no mail-in ballots, save out.
So this is, I don't have truth, but more, this is from Truth last night.
Or Supreme Court from packing, no two-state addition, etc. Terminate the filibuster, exclamation point. So post after post after post. Then Donald Trump goes, Republicans, terminate the filibuster. Get back to passing legislation and voter reform. President DJT. Dude, you ordered MAGA Mike to order all the MAGAs in the House of Representatives not to show up to work. The MAGA Republicans have shut down the House of Representatives for the past, 102, 103 days. There have only been 12 days where the House of Representatives has been open because you've ordered MAGA Mike cover up the Epstein files, shut down the government, shut down the House. So MAGA Republican Congress members are making all of the money that they're getting all of the benefits, while they're not even freaking working and covering up the Epstein files for you. What did Hakeem Jeffries call it? The Pedo Protection Program? The PPP? The PPP? That's what it's about with these.
Officially historical fact right now today, you are learning a very key fact that I want you to put in your core memory. Today marks the day that this is the longest government shutdown on record. You are living history, and today marks that this is the longest government shutdown, and you now have a core fact to go back to. On 11/5/2025, it is the longest government shutdown. Okay. All right, Tammy, we talked about this. If you have a TSP, I still want you to keep your jobs, people. I still want you to keep that furlough job. Their plan is to get you out of those federal jobs. It is in the playbook. Please do not quit. Go in and do the necessary things that you must do. You are going to be taking out your savings. You are going to be taking out your TSPs. You are going to be taking out your savings account. But please, bare minimum, your accounts. Do not take a whole lot. Take enough to pay the bills. Yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Okay? Their plan is to make sure that they harm. Please. And they also have a plan, if you missed it earlier, they did say that they will make this thing go into January. So I need you to be absolutely prepared. This holiday season going into the new year. They are willing, Mike Johnson said it, he's willing to go into January. So please, federal workers, please, active duty members, please be prepared to come up with a plan for your families. Please, for Christ's sake, please, for Christ's sake, come up with a plan. Please start filling out applications for nighttime work. God, please listen to me. Please fill out an application for a shift, a late shift, and if you're on active duty, let the command know, hey, I'm gonna be working late. I need to be let go at a certain time. I don't know if we're gonna get paid. Talk to your chain of command. Federal workers, not TSPs, not people working at the airport. You gotta do what you have to do, but please get that position. People working at the airport, you got to do what's best for you. If that means getting a job somewhere else, you got to do that. You got to do that. It's absolutely necessary. You got to do that. Sorry. Not sorry. You got to do that. Okay?
So it's 4 a.m. right now, and I just noticed that Donald Trump had a total meltdown last night over Republicans losing across the country, and you just have to see it. His first response to the results came at 10:05 p.m. He said Trump wasn't on the ballot.
Yeah, I had a whole thing on that. I had a whole like like that's an industry that's been around for a long time, but the market's about to get diluted. It's like that market in particular is about to get flooded. That's cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say shit. But that market in particular is about to get it's like what would it be like? It's like having so many options of ketchup or so many options for milk. Or so many options for when you have a variety of options, when there used to be less of it, like you could charge, $400, $500, $800, but the market's about to be saturated, so that means the prices how the market about to be saturated over there in that business in particular. So, I mean, prices going to have to come down. Prices are going to come down significantly because there's going to be competition to compete with. And if you... if you can overrun that market, the way you overrun that market is that you can't be tired. You can't. That market gonna need you. That market, you gotta have to. I mean, that market is saturated all over the country, boy. That market is, boy. What they say? Boy. I know exactly what you're gonna be dancing to. I know exactly what you're gonna be shaking. Yeah, that's gonna be you. Hold on.
Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Do that. Let me 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 do that.
Ooh, she gone. Over there, she gone. I'm taking her up through there.
Yeah, daddy. Let's get this money. Let's get this money, daddy. Let's get this money, daddy. Daddy, I gotta bills to pay, daddy. Let me get this money, baby.
And shut down were the two reasons that Republicans lost elections tonight, according to pollsters. These pollsters don't exist. He's just making them up. But the real reason Republicans lost was because of him. He's broken promises. Prices are still going up. Inflation is still going up, and people are sick of it. Then shortly after at 10:19 p.m., he bragged about the ratings for his 60 Minutes interview. So while he's typing this, his party is getting destroyed across the country, and yet this is what he's worried about. Then at 10:41 p.m., he said Republicans terminate the filibuster, get back to passing legislation and voter reform. So clearly he's a little panicked about the results. Then again at 10:58 p.m., he demanded that they terminate the filibuster for all of these different reasons. He's still very panicked while typing this. And then finally, he concluded his meltdown at 11:34 p.m. saying, "And so it begins." And he actually posted this while Zohran Mamdani was giving his victory speech, and around the same time that Mamdani said, "Hey Trump, I know you're watching, turn up the volume," and things like that. So it's obvious that Donald Trump is hurt by...
I don't know if you heard or not. That ain't none of my damn business. But I think that this is something where I think more people are waking up to the fact of, I really hope more people are waking up to the facets of not only the dual parties, but also the wage disparity in this country. I hope he gets all that done with the free grocery store and all that stuff. I really hope he gets all that done. But there's a disparity happening in this country, and a bunch of rich motherfuckers got together and wrote that project. They really, really, really have a vast idea of having all of us be their peasants. They want peasants. They want people to, my lord, my dear lord, let me serve you. I ain't into none of that shit. I never signed up. And when I say signed up, I mean when I was acting in high school, I didn't play in none of them plays. I didn't want to be no motherfucking play no motherfucking Shakespeare and shit. Hell no. I want none of that. I ain't want to play them motherfucking roles. Man, y'all get the fuck out my face. You fuck that motherfucking Shakespeare shit. I like new raw. I like it raw. I want none of that quantashito shit. And my circle, well, roses so red and fuck that. Fuck that shit. Hell no.
It's election day in America, and the eyes of the country and much of the world are fixed on New York City. In a sea of apathy and fatigue, something rare is happening. Zoran Mandani, a son of immigrants and a democratic socialist and a relentless advocate for ordinary people, is favored in the mayoral race. His platform is not radical, it's rational. Affordable housing, fair wages, public transit that actually serves the public, and an end to the politics of cruelty. The problem is not that his ideas are extreme, it's that they're popular. And that scares the hell out of everyone.
The reason I said white folks waking up, this is before the election. This white man is talking, and he talking with some sense. and it was like a lot of white folks saw his video. So I know white folks is waking up because this video was shared. And that means they shared this with somebody, mama. Or somebody mama got this video and was listening to this man.
The one who profits from the way things are. Yeah. And when billionaires and party machines and media pundits suddenly link arms to oppose a single candidate, you should pay attention. When big money and institutional power devote themselves to ensuring one man's defeat, that should send chills down the spine of every American. Because what they fear isn't him, it's what he represents. Whether they say it on TV or not, Mamdani's platform is the future of the Democratic Party and of the nation itself. For decades, the ruling class has sold the illusion of stability, that if you work hard enough, you'll be fine. But now, even the people who believe that myth are watching it collapse. The wage gap to inflation is rising into sectors that were once shielded from the storm. Nurses and teachers and skilled laborers, electricians, paramedics, the backbone of the country, are burning out while their paychecks shrink in real time. Mm-hmm. We are becoming a nation where work no longer guarantees survival, and yet the conversation from those in power never changes. They still talk about personal responsibility and bootstraps while standing on the necks of the people who make their comfort possible. Mm-hmm. That's why affordability has become the new language of protest. When the cost of living devours the dignity of living, people start to question not their worth, but the system that told them their worth would save them. The people at the top have forgotten what struggle feels like. Or maybe they've convinced themselves that they never felt it at all. Mm-hmm. They call themselves self-made and lecture everyone else about hard work, but their empires were built on public roads and public schools and public bailouts and generations of cheap labor. They look down from those penthouse balconies and convince themselves that those below just didn't hustle enough. They see poverty as a choice because to admit it's a condition would force them to see their own reflection in it. And somewhere along the way, they made compassion a sin. So for everyone screaming about handouts and free money, let's be honest about the math of it. The average SNAP benefit for a household in this country, not an individual, a household, is less than $350 a month. It's about $11 a day to feed an entire family. So that's not luxury. That's barely survival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people talk about it as if it's some government jackpot, as if mothers are out here living the high life on food stamps. And those same people drowning in credit card debt and car payments and mortgages they'll never own still look down on the poor as if they're some different species.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see that if you don't own what you have outright, you're not rich. You're just borrowing your place in line. It's just a shinier version of poverty, one with an interest rate.
Did you hear that? I'm going to keep going. Did you hear that, though? Mortgages, car notes, cars you don't own. You don't own a house yet. I told you should buy some land that you can own and hold on to. Put a little, and I know I was joking about that crop of dust, but you put yourself a little Home Depot shelter on that. That's yours. That's yours. You own it.
And along the way, America decided that help should come with humiliation. That if you need assistance, you must also surrender your dignity. So we police grocery carts and we count the Oreos and we mock the mother who buys cupcakes for her kid's birthday. We shake our heads if someone on Snap dares to get their nails done or buys a Coke or looks like they're enjoying their life at all, because the poor are supposed to look poor so everyone else can feel secure in knowing who's beneath them. And 42 million families are living under that microscope today. 42 million families who never wanted to be a part of this conversation, whose lives are being dissected by people who have never missed a meal. Poverty is not glamorous, I assure you. It's not a choice. It's the last option left after every other door has been shut and locked. The better thing to do, the decent thing, for those not living in it, is to shut the hell up and quietly eat your own Oreos, grateful that we live in a place that allows others to do the same.
True.
Because in the end, this is what the Mandami campaign is really about. The radical idea that people deserve joy, not judgment. That public policy should protect humanity, not perform cruelty. That working people deserve not just to survive, but to celebrate occasionally. A mother buying cupcakes with her EBT card isn't wasting your tax dollars. She's teaching her child that life is still worth living, worth celebrating once in a while. That even in a country that treats poverty like crime, love still finds a way to be sweet sometimes. That scares the hell out of the powerful more than any policy ever could. Because it means they haven't won. It means the human spirit still flickers somewhere beneath all the greed and the noise. So yes, it's election day in America. And the choice before us isn't just between candidates, it's between the politics of service and the politics of shame, between a government that punishes the poor and one that dares to lift them, between a nation run by power and a nation rebuilt by compassion. Zoran Mamdani stands at that fault line, but not as a saint, as a symbol. Proof that decency still terrifies the powerful. And everyone out there that is balancing bills and clipping coupons, working double shifts and paying with Snap, and still finding a way to buy a birthday cake, know this: you are not the problem. You are proof that the system is failing you. The rest of us could all stand to learn something from your courage, and maybe, just maybe, stop talking and listen long enough to remember what it means to be human.
True.
Because at the end of the day, in this ever-deepening pool of chaos and tragedy, everyone deserves some goddamn cupcakes.
Yep.
Defiance till death.
Well, no lies told there. No lies told there. All right. I see not one lie told during that. So, and to our very sad moment here, if you're triggered by sad things, what I'm about to play is very sad. It is a furloughed worker, a mother, and you should leave. I'm not trying to make you sad. I'm just bringing reality to the surface. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are officially on day 35 of this government shutdown. It is 6:47 on a Tuesday morning. I woke up because I cannot sleep, and I'm at the point now where I am literally physically making myself sick. I've lost 20 pounds since the shutdown. A month has started, and I'm tired. tired, and I know we're tired. I keep looking at the news and I see nothing about us furloughed federal employees. I see nothing. I see no uproar. I see no help. No signs of help coming. We are fully employed people who are not
I gotta get
getting
a story for you
paycheck.
later
Some
today.
of us are going in. Some of us are having to go in and work with an IOU, but these bills aren't IOU. The food's not IOU. The kids' stomachs are IOU. Nothing is IOU. And there's no end in sight with talk that it's going to go through the holidays. How are we supposed to survive? We don't get benefits. We don't get help. Everybody says, your back pay, your back pay. When? If we get back pay, when? That doesn't help us now. Use your savings. You don't think that's what people are doing, y'all, but that only lasts so long. And this economy, that only lasts so long. Why are we the villains in this story? Where's the uproar about what's happening to us, y'all? Where's the uproar? This is why I won't sit here and be quiet. We're on day 35. We're about to officially pass the longest shutdown in history with no end in sight. So I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not talking about it because nobody else is talking about it enough. We are officially on day 35 of this government shutdown. It is 6:47 on a Tuesday morning. I woke up.
Yeah. Now we'd ask this. Yeah. I have no words because there are so many people, so many real people going through.
Hello?
Yes.
Can I have some followers, mate?
Huh?
Please? Can you follow me back? Come. Can you kick me then, Riyadh? My phone's glitching. Please?
Okay.
No, actually, it's a joke. Don't do that.
Okay.
How's your day been, sir?
Good. Are you trying? I thought you told me to kick you out the box.
No, I'm trying to work my phone, but it's winding me up.
I'm winding you up?
No, my phone is.
What's going on with it?
It's got the bloody keyboard up and it won't go down, so I can't see your face properly.
Is it?
Right, 1 second. Listen, 1 second, bud. Listen. Please, can you kick me? Then I'll rejoin because my phone is winding me up.
Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. She said she'll rejoin. This is interesting. This is that's one of the most interesting things happen here. I swear we have some of the most interesting, amazing things happen here that I truly believe are interesting. Let me see. But okay. See if she's coming back. Okay. Here, I sent you an invite. I did send you an invite. I sent you one. Kind of waiting on you. Let me see. Yeah, I sent you an invite. Sorry. Get Oh yeah, Kimbo, throw it up to 60K. If y'all don't mind, liking the live. I'm taking a bit of a I sent you an invite. Hold on. Okay, here. Come on.
Bloody Nora, what's going on there then, sir?
I don't know.
I'm joining because I'm asking, and I know you're probably going to block me like everyone. The 52 people, 53 people that are in here, can I please have a follow? I need to show something on TikTok. It won't let me post until I've got 50 followers. I think I've got 38 if you check my profile. It won't let me. But I'm guessing you're from the States, right?
Yes. What are you trying to show?
So do you know Donald Trump?
Yes.
The donkey.
Yes.
Right. I know his niece, okay? They live in
the one
they
who
live
wrote the
over
book?
here in the UK. Yeah?
The one who wrote the book?
119. What's Peppy meaning by 119?
I have no idea, but did she write, is that the niece who wrote the book about?
No, so basically, long story cut short is his niece that lives over here in the UK, in London, where I am right now, on a bit of a vacation, as you call it, over in the States. She has shown me some explicit... You have 199 followers? No, I don't. One second. Let me have a VAR check. No, I don't. I have 42 followers.
She got 40.
So, I need 8 more people. 8 people on this live just to hit follow. 8 people.
She's following 100 and that many. But she only has 43.
Well, there's no she here, thank you very much, mate. If you carry on your misgendering, I'll get you trumped.
Oh, you're not. Sorry, sir.
It's okay, sir. I would like a follow back off you for that now.
I did.
Thank you, good boy. Basically, I've seen a lot of bad proof of Trump talking to I don't know if I can say the word on live, so I'm going to spell it out for you. MINOR.
Okay, got you. I'm not good. Sometimes I'm not that quick. I got that one this time.
Yeah, well done, good boy. So what time is it in the States?
It is currently 11:15 a.m. on the East Coast.
11:15. Yeah. 4:15 at night here.
So you're gonna show it tonight?
How hot is it?
How hot?
Yeah.
I go out. I don't look at the Weather Channel. I put my hand out the door to test.
So I've got a question. Where you live, has there been many pew-pews? Like, it's just a general question because you never get it over here. Never.
Well, y'all got a law against that.
No, we get a lot of STABs, not pew-pews.
Yes, y'all do that. There's a lot of those. Y'all don't.
There's a lot of those over here.
Yeah, y'all don't have a law. Y'all have a law against those things.
Yeah, over there you have a lot of pew-pew.
What do you mean? What? God, now I got to talk to you. Okay, first, how old are you?
I'm 19, mate.
Okay, so what kind of media is being told to you so we can kind of...
So what we see is that people just walk down the street in the USA where you are, and they'll just go into their pocket or their waistband, they'll pull a type of weapon out, and they'll go, pew, pew. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
Well, it doesn't happen like that, and it doesn't happen that often either. People own those things, but people aren't walking around and just going out and doing that.
Yeah. Well, I've got a serious question. I want a serious answer. I'm not going to call 911 on you. Do you own a pew-pew?
I'd rather not say because I'm close to
so you do own a pew-pew.
I'd rather not say. I'd rather not say. I have a boy in the house.
So by what you've just said, you've basically said you've got one. Right? Listen. Maybe you can't ask. Oh, girl, fuck off.
The reason I don't want to say is because I don't. If somebody tries to come in my home, I don't want to say too much.
No, okay, that makes sense. Privacy is key.
Yeah.
But I have got a question. Do you have a family that you live with, like children, a partner?
Yes.
Okay. Then, in my opinion, that makes more sense of having a do you know what than not having one if you've got. Fair enough. And so I'm guessing like you've got a license.
I gotta fix this. Just don't mind my screaming real quick.
Okay.
Gun, bullet. I just don't want to use TikTok.
Where are we going here?
I just don't want to use TikTok right now. I don't want to use it.
So I'm guessing, like, have you ever been over here in the UK then?
For a bit.
Have you ever, you've been over here? Okay. Where have you been?
I said a bit. That means it was probably like an hour.
No, have you ever been in the UK?
For a bit. I don't. There's people. Listen. There are people when it comes to this page. When it comes to me, any information I put out, they would love my information. I just.
Mate, you're not in the UK now. I'm asking where you visited in the UK. Fucking hell. Vacation. It's a holiday, you muppet. For one, and for two, I'm asking a simple question. Did you visit London, Manchester? Do you know what I mean? I'm asking. I'm not saying have you visited London and did you go to South Essex? I'm asking what place. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're probably in Texas right now, but I'm not asking for your.
No, I'm not in Texas. I'm in Maryland, but I have lived in Texas.
You can tell me where you are in America, but you can't tell me where you've been in the UK.
No, I can't because I don't like.
Makes so much sense, that mate.
Yeah, I don't like people piecing together my life, so that's why I don't tell them.
Piecing together, fine. Fucking hell, where else have you been on holiday then, mate?
Places, a lot of places.
Mate, you're more dry than a fucking nun's pussy. Now get on with it. I'm asking for a conversation. I'm not asking for you to be. I'm not telling you, but I'll tell you where I live in America.
But we can't have a conversation without dissecting my life and where I've been.
It's not dissecting your life.
But I am one.
Listen, shush, dog. Be quiet. Good boy. Actually, no. Here's a question I've got to ask you. No, serious.
Don't be rude. Hey, don't be rude.
So all over my For You page and probably everyone's that lives in the UK, it comes across as the ICE or however you pronounce it. Those donkeys that arrest black people, right? I'm not using it against you. I'm saying, do you agree with what they do, or do you think what they do on the videos we see is just outrageous? Because I'm not gonna lie, I saw a video. I think it was this morning.
Let me play a video for you. This is crazy. I wasn't even gonna play this video. Let me play a video for you. So maybe I hope you're listening. I hope this makes sense here.
You're born a black man, dipped in melanin like it's a golden ticket. Except the prize isn't riches. It's inherited trauma, suspicious eyes, and a lifetime membership to the Don't Move Too Fast Club. People clutch their purses like you're armed with a Gucci machete. There's no instruction manual for this life. Just a history book soaked in blood and denial. You learn early that childhood is optional. 6 years old, and someone's already calling you aggressive for raising your hand too passionately. By 10, you're a handful, while the white kid flipping a desk is spirited. You're the problem, even when you're just existing. Cops don't protect you.
That video is valid.
Sirens aren't safety. They're a warning label. Getting pulled over isn't an inconvenience. It's a near-death meditation. You keep your hands visible, your voice steady, your breathing polite. You're auditioning for the role of non-threatening civilian number one. And
this
still,
guy factual.
It might not save you. You learn quick that black excellence isn't ambition. It's
everyone in the comments, give this guy a round of applause. Good boys.
Mediocrity is a luxury you can't.
Come on. There's 46 people in here.
You don't understand that whole boy thing.
No, I do, mate. You know what? That video is facts, mate. And I saw a video. I think it was 3 a.m. this morning when I was getting up to go to work as I'm an on-shift firefighter. So I work from 3 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. Long shift. I love doing it. It's sick. Saves so many people's lives. But the thing that I want to ask you, right, is I saw a video this morning. You're probably saying the same one, okay? You've got your 50 people. What are we showing? You can stop being rude in the comments and sit there, all right? Anyway, whilst I'm trying to finish, the thing is, I saw these ICE people crashed into somebody when it was the ICE people's fault, yeah? They got out of their vehicle and arrested this woman. She was a white citizen from America. Very honourable job. Thank you, mate. And the thing is, I don't agree with anything they do. I don't agree with Trump. He's just probably too, do you know what nose candy is, don't you? Yeah, he has a lot of that in his timeline. We all definitely know, okay? And I think he's a wrong un to society for everything that guy does because, mate, your skin colour has got fuck all to do with who you are. The thing is, right, I'm not going to say the actual word, I'm going to spell it out again. If a white person, RAPE, somebody in America, yeah, they'd get what, a year or maybe 2. They might get a bit longer than that. But if they like yourself, I'm not being racist, you know what I mean? If you did that, you'd get about 20 years. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mate, I don't get it. It pisses me off. And when people protest over here in this country about, send the immigrants back and all this bullshit, it's bullshit, mate. Because, and you know when they go, oh, they're taking all our jobs, the funny thing is, the people that are saying they're taking all my jobs are the people that are sat at home claiming benefits, jabbing needles into their hands, getting fucking, do you know what I mean? Getting off their absolute rocker when they're useless pricks. When, to be fair, if you came over here and worked, you'd be, by most of the people that live here, you'd be more respected than a local crackhead that lives on everyone's street. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, but that's just how it is over here. You'll see, mate. I'm guessing you know who Tommy Robinson or whatever his name is, don't you? Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, are you recruiting me to come over?
No, I'm not, but if you want to, please do. Be my guest. The thing is, he is actually Jamaican and African, yeah? But a white version. He changed his last name last year because it was, in his words, I'm not going to say the actual word, it began with an N and ended with you know what. He said that, and he said, my last name is a type of word, and I thought, do you know what I mean? That guy needs locking up for everything he does.
Okay. I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's probably a better way to say it, you know, that name or that last name belonged to Master's house or the plantation. You know,
no, but he shouldn't. No, the thing is, he shouldn't have changed it because he's out there going, "Oh, get these immigrants, get these people." Mate, I'm sorry, but what would you rather have? People that are sat in not council houses, but sat in really nice, rich houses, yeah, because they've worked their arse off. And this is what people don't get, right? You can back me if you agree, right? People that come over here on boats or come over to different places, people think they do it to have a holiday, to have a home. If you're getting on a bloody boat, swimming here, right, yeah, you must be thinking, you know what I mean? You must be like, so desperate, you know what I mean? And when you bring your kids over here and you're like, it's just, do you know what I mean? I just don't agree with it. When people go, meh.
Nah, I don't agree. There's some facets of it that there are some, probably 70% of
I think you should come over to the UK with you and your family, mate, and stand in front of all these muppets that protest because they don't have a job, so they can't go to work in the morning. They're sat there on a benefit, £400 a month. They stand there again, waving these England flags about. Fucking hell, I'm surprised you know that we're in England, to be honest with you, right? And I think you should come over here. I say this to people I know that are like same colour and same race as people. I say, mate, the thing is, when people are scared to leave the house because of it, that's just wrong. Well, who's this?
I'm a fellow UK resident, actually.
Okay, I want you to have your word.
You were mid-sentence, so I'm going to let you finish.
No, go on.
Okay, so I've just sat and listened to, like, a little bit of what you've said. I agree with you to a certain degree, but I don't think that this is ideally the platform where you should be coming on using the terminology that you're actually using.
I haven't said anything wrong, actually, love.
I don't know. I kind of feel like some things that were said shouldn't have been said. The guy that changed his name because he literally said, my name is associated with blacks. He didn't say the N-word at all. I watched it. I've seen it. No, he didn't.
There's a video on TikTok. There's a video on TikTok. I will send it to this guy the second I leave this bloody
This guy has a name also, but okay. It's not here we go. It's just I've sat here saying that you don't agree with this, that, and that, but you've actually been really like targeted and negative towards the people that are coming to our country, that may be seeking asylum, that may be seeking protection and things like that. There are people that come over that are wrong as well, that are hurting our residents.
I agree with that, and what I'm saying is, that no matter the colour, everyone's the bloody same. If someone does an RAPE, you know what I mean? Yeah, they should both get the same amount of time. Not because of a bloody colour.
So what about the train incident that's just happened recently then?
Well, he should get the same consequences anyone else should get.
But he's playing he's playing the mentally ill card. Is that allowed?
No.
Okay. So do you think he's doing that because of his colour?
What, playing the mentally ill card?
Yeah, because of his colour, because he knows full damn well that the UK are going to target him differently because of his colour.
Well, it depends. Well, no, he'll be playing that card, right, because he knows he's screwed up. He knows what he's done wrong, and he doesn't want to get 25 years in a jail.
He'll get more than that, though, unfortunately, won't he? Because
because if he gets life, then that's how long it is. Life is 25 years over this bloody shit place.
I don't think Petty needs to move to the UK. I think you need to get out of the UK politely. You don't seem to be happy here.
Happy here? I don't think anyone's happy here when you've got an absolute muppet in charge.
I mean, I don't really pay attention to the government. I run my own stuff. Do you know what I mean? I don't let it affect me. I think too many people are letting the stuff over here in the UK, which is minor, they're letting them affect it far too much.
I wouldn't say it's minor, right? When you've got a bloody... what's that reform guy called?
It doesn't matter, because what's happening in the USA and what's happening in other countries is a hell of a lot more damaging than what's going on in the UK.
No,
right
I
now.
agree with that, but what I'm trying to say is, do you know that guy, what's he called, that Keir Starmer guy? No, not Keir Starmer. No, the reform guy. When he gets in charge, there will be no black person in England ever seen again.
That's not going to happen.
What?
That isn't going to happen. This is what I mean.
No, I'm telling you, because, no, listen to me. No, listen. Mate, you want to hear the things he already says now when he's not Prime Minister?
And you gotta have clips to back that kind of stuff,
100%, yeah. Because that's not true. What about people that have got people that are born in the UK,
he started off rap
people that
over
are born
here.
in the UK that are black? What, you're saying they're going to just get rid of them too? That isn't going to happen. That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, I agree. I agree with you there. But when he's in charge, who's going to stop him?
Hey, bro, I'm gonna unfollow you, bro. You just
when he runs the country.
I gotta unfollow you, bro. Like,
I'm sorry, I've tried to keep my cool. I had to just come up and say something.
You, bro.
I am so sorry about that, Petty, but I was literally losing my mind for a second there.
Don't follow me.
Yeah, I gotta unfollow you, bro.
I've said nothing wrong. It'd be different. It would be different if I turned around and said and used something against his colour. I haven't.
Bro, you coming up here talking with no clips, bro.
This fucking...
Do you know what this is?
This world, man.
Bro,
also, it feels like the whole I don't see colour comment thing going all over again.
And then you was purposely calling me a boy? Like, I got it. I get it. I mean, come on. I even told you, like, it was offensive. And you just kept on, like, I know. You said that.
Then, mate, it's about to die, so I'm leaving you too, pleb.
What the hell? Nobody can talk. So now he can't have a conversation unless it's him being right.
That just shows that our congregation is just a hell of a lot stronger, isn't it? I mean, I am a white person. I'm proud to be a white person, but I am not proud of how the UK are doing things. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, the UK this, the UK that, stop letting these people in, when you guys have a lot more bigger problems going on. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I had to come up and say something. I don't usually jump in your box, and I'm actually quite nervous. I'm shaking, but I just had to say that person was completely uneducated. I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate it. I mean, that's why I wanted to come up. I mean, I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to drop back down now because my little one needs some tea. But thank you for letting me up.
Very welcome.
Bye-bye.
What the fuck? He ain't even coming no motherfucking videos. Have you heard? I ain't heard no shit about I be in motherfucking world news all the motherfucking time. I ain't heard shit about motherfucking the UK getting rid of black people. What the fuck? Where did that motherfucker get that information? I mean, I let people talk themselves. I mean, I let people talk, but that, I mean, Like, that motherfucker was talking on some bullshit. And then, did he mute himself when I called him out on that shit? Yeah, he was rude. He was rude. But, you gotta let people, I gotta let people show their colors. But what the fuck? Hold on. Then he gonna jump out the motherfucking box? Yeah, we welcome everybody. You missed it? You coming back? Hold up. He coming back. Hold on.
Hello, mate.
What you got?
What have I got? I want to know what I said wrong.
First off, you called me a boy. I told you that was inappropriate.
I didn't call you a boy.
Yes, you did.
No, hold up, calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down.
Do you not know what banter is? Yeah. Play that song to yourself, mate. You're crying over being called a boy. Cheers for the 20 gifts.
Real quick. I hear you talking about on American issues. Do you know in America that calling a black man a boy as a white person is extremely disrespectful?
What?
I didn't think so.
I can't hear you. A bus just went past.
Well, you literally just called him a boy.
What?
And you're talking on American race issues? Do you see how that's kind of
No, I didn't
ironic?
say that. I didn't. No.
You did call him a boy multiple times. You said good boy.
No, I never. I said, can the people in the live drop this guy a follow when he was playing that video about...
Well, can I tell you, you're full of shit.
Oh,
because you just called him a boy.
Oh, calm down.
You're very uneducated. And I strongly suggest you to go get educated on the racial injustices of this world and of this country. Because if you don't know, see, kick this dumbass down.
Let me at least get these. Let me get these.
Hi, mate.
So, what are you trying to do on TikTok? Let's get to the root of this. You're trying.
No, I'm not. I was joining to see what your opinion was, and now everyone's going against you.
Please. If you can't have a conversation, you got to understand this is my platform, and you came here to a news station, so you just don't get to take it over. Number one, okay? Do you understand that?
Do I understand what, mate?
That you're not just going to take over my platform.
What?
Do you understand that I'm the host, which means I'm asking you the questions?
I know. It's your
okay,
account.
so first off, do you want to, before anything, do you want to fix your lie? You called me a boy.
Oh, well, if I called you a boy, I'm sorry. I did not mean that.
You said good boy.
I just apologised to you, mate. Now suck it up.
No, it's not a suck it up thing.
No, but it is, mate. It's called banter.
It's not. And I've met plenty of people from the UK. Something is wrong with you. What did you wake up on? Because it's not America's problems. And if you had been here for a while, you would already know. We already covered the Donald Trump stuff.
Mate, I've literally came across your post today, your page today.
Okay, so what did you wake up on? What did you wake up?
One second. Let me just. Someone's calling me. I'm trying to end it.
So what did you wake up on today? Like what was the need to come show your ass on this panel? Why did you need to come show your ass?
I was just asking your opinion. Now everyone in this bloody life.
Oh, you were talking.
And like I'm a racist.
You were doing a lot of talking, and you were asking me stuff that you should be well read on. I had to play a fucking video for you to let you know that anything you are bringing up about black people, basically, I live it every day. So you're bringing up shit that I have to live.
Okay, fair enough.
So I don't have an opinion on about something I'm living every day.
No, okay,
I wake
valid
up.
point. Valid point.
Yeah, I wake up. I don't need an opinion if I'm living it.
Okay, valid.
We don't have to. I'm not a debater. If that's what you're trying to get into a debate. But then you said some shit that was just mind blowing and got to unfollow for me real quick.
What?
There is no fact out there or no news article about a prime minister getting rid of black people.
Yeah, there is.
No, you should have. Where is it at?
I'll wait there. Let me find it.
You should have had that ready as soon as you came in this news station and spit that out. You should have had that ready, automatic, on go. I do follow the politics around the world, okay? Not just America's. I like the BBC.
Hello?
I'm here.
His name is Nigel Farage.
Where's the article?
Google Nigel Farage on
No, you said, I'm not finna look up nobody. Where's the article?
Fucking hell, here we go. Meow, meow,
And they
meow.
say UK has some of the smartest education. You should have that ready.
Have that ready, grow up.
Yeah. You should be able to have that article that this person is saying, this.
Oh, get out of here.
This is what happened in America. There's
Kick me off, mate. You're
misinformation.
boring.
Now you're getting it. Oh, you left? He left. This is the same thing that happened in America is now happening in the UK. Bunch of misinformation getting spilled around with no facts being shown. This is the same shit that happened over here. Same shit. Motherfucker, the shit is happening now in your country. He said he was a he. He said he was a he. I don't know what the fuck he thought this was. So he been jumping in a lot of people's panel, not knowing who the fuck they are. I was a woman? Shit, okay. Well, that motherfucker said he been jumping in panel. This motherfucker ain't even listen. What now? She said it's a she. And then the motherfucker didn't have an article ready? How are you goddamn saying? How are you telling me something you heard? Something you haven't read. You are telling me shit you heard? Not something you have read? And then you get so motherfucking caught in your goddamn panties, you done jumped out the box. So frustrated. Jumped out the motherfucking box real quick. Yeah, I heard this shit. That's the fucking problem. You young folks. Man, don't be yelling at people in my chat. Ma'am.
She got that wham. Come on. Wiggle that motherfucking cat. Bring it back like that. Come on.
Oh, God.
I was getting my vibe on. I'm confused. Your comment, you're not from the UK or I'm not from the UK? Unknown user.
I think it was she or he. I don't know what this person is.
It's a woman.
Okay. She was saying you're not from the UK.
I'm not from the UK. I was born in Bath, RUH, girl. I live in the UK. I'm a Somerset girl. I don't care.
I said I don't live in the UK.
Okay, but you have a UK accent. Okay, so when someone's gonna hear you jump into someone's box, you are gonna negative. Okay, you're still here.
This person keep running.
Because it's the truth, and the truth hurts, and that's one thing about the UK lot. We do seem to run when the truth is put in our face. Anyway, you're still in the comments, I'm guessing. So, whether or not you live in the UK or you don't live in the UK, I just want to make it very, very clear that you with that accent, jumping into people's panels and things like that, you're going to give the UK a very bad name, whether you live here or not. We are not rude like that. I can get rude. I can get real freaking nasty, but I'm not going to do that. If you keep coming here and being disrespectful, I may just have to message you on the back end and we can have a phone call about it, because your behavior is disgusting, especially for a woman who sounds, I'm going to say about 35 plus in age, okay?
I think they used to get them blocked. And I'm not blocking them.
Well, I don't know. I'll give that uneducated, low vibrational celestial being a message on the back end so that they do not come in disrespecting people again. It's disgusting. It's really pissing me off. But I'm going to drop down now. Sorry again.
Thank you. I didn't know that weird stuff was gonna happen during this protest. I'm all for it, but no matter what country you are from, I don't like anybody to come tell misinformation on anybody's country, no matter what country you are from. Even if you're from China, bro. If it's not facts, it's not right. It's not right. It's just not right, and that's not right to. First off, if you're new here, we consider this a church and a news station. And please follow us. But this isn't, and I'm not one of these, trying to be one of these damn news stations putting out unfactual shit. I at least like to have my ducks in order. And that means the person, if you come up, you should also have your ducks in order. Hey, I'm about to present this on the news. Let me make sure my stuff is in order. Let me make sure this is factual before I present it there. But it's the last thing I want anybody to come to me and say, oh, that didn't really happen. You let somebody come up and that wasn't true. Next off, to people around the country that do not know, it's highly inappropriate to call somebody black or somebody from African descent, Native American descent, Hispanic, or anything. If you consider yourself as a white person or a person that isn't white, but consider yourself a French or Ukrainian or European or Caucasian or whatever, the Caucasus Mountain, and you consider yourself, you don't know anything about this country's history, it's wildly inappropriate to call anybody with more melanin in their skin than you a boy. That was used in a derogatory way in our history over here. Okay? Very derogatory. It was used to demean, diminish, and put down men in a certain period of time in this country. Okay? So please, if you find yourself in that situation, I hope you do some history. Good morning. Do a history lesson for yourself, like everybody else. Ugh. Can't believe that. Oh, it's my fucking boyfriend.
Bro, you make up straight lies.
What the hell do you want? Nobody ain't talking about your
hypocrite piece of shit bitch, bro.
What the fuck do
bro,
you
you're
want?
a piece of shit bitch.
Damn
Bro, you a hypocrite liar ass bitch on TikTok. You a fucking hypocrite, bro. You made up lies on me constantly, you bitch. God damn it, you a dumb motherfucking hypocrite bitch. How you say it with a straight fucking face, lying on motherfucking me? You motherfucking hypocrite bitch. God damn it, you a lying ass bitch.
You's a hoe.
You a motherfucking liar. Ain't no motherfucking D214 over here, you black bitch. You piece of shit, bitch. You lying ass bitch. Ain't no motherfucking pedophile talk shit.
Go home.
You are straight shit, bro.
Bitch.
You are straight
Go put
shit.
a pillow between your legs and hunch it, hoe.
I put a pillow between my legs with my honorable discharge. You kicked out, bitch.
Like a motherfucking
God
cat.
damn it, I got an honorable discharge. You kicked out, bitch. You liar ass hypocrite, bitch.
Motherfucking son of a bitch.
You ain't no motherfucking church. You ain't no news channel. You a hypocrite, liar ass bitch.
Crying, bitch.
You literally a hypocrite, liar ass bitch. You ain't no motherfucking church. You ain't no mother. You lost all your fucking
I'm gonna make you a
bullshit ass
song,
grannies.
bitch. I'm gonna make you a
You got
motherfucking
no
song,
more
stupid
grannies.
bitch.
You broke bitch. No more broke ass grannies over here. You liar ass bitch. Where's that DD214 at, you stupid ass clown bitch? Huh? Where's it at, you liar ass got kicked out bitch? Where you at?
My name's Ayo. I think I'm
Yeah, my name's Ayo, and I didn't get kicked out of the U.S. Army. This stupid ass, liar ass, no church motherfucking ass, no motherfucking DD214 ass, you bitch ass got kicked the fuck out. You liar ass bitch got kicked the fuck out. Yeah, you lost all your fucking supporters, you stupid ass bitch. That's what you fucking get for lying on me, you dumb bitch. You ain't no motherfucking church. You ain't no motherfucking news channel. You can't even read the goddamn news. You watching other motherfucking pastors. You dumbass lying ass bitch. Ain't nothing about you a motherfucking church. Ain't nothing motherfucking about you, you stupid ass lying bitch on TikTok. That's right. That's right. U.S. Army. I motherfucking, oh, you dumb bitch who got kicked out. You dumb son of a bitch got kicked out. You stole your fucking deodorant 100 times and got caught. How many times you get caught stealing deodorant, you dumb bitch? How many times you got stuck, petty thief bitch? Huh? Huh? How many times, you stupid ass bitch? You worthless piece of shit, TikTok trash bitch. Talk about stolen valor. You got kicked out, you dumb piece of trash. Oh, I love this for you. I love watching all your people run the fuck out of here. You fell the fuck off, you piece of shit, bitch. You fell the fuck off. You fell all the way off the fucking your own island. Holly May own your own island now, bitch. Holly May got your island, bitch. Holly May done took all your shit, you dumb bitch. Yeah. Holly May got all your fucking common cousins, everybody over that motherfucker. You stupid ass, liar ass, hypocrite bitch. Ain't no church, ain't no motherfucking pawn shop over here, bitch. You broke as fuck. You broke as fuck, bitch. Yeah, you broke ass bitch.
I gotta rewrite that.
Yeah, you gotta rewrite everything. You fell the fuck off. You better rebrand this fake ass church, bitch. These grannies ain't got no money. These fake ass grannies ain't got no money. You ain't even got one motherfucking tapper right now. You dumb son of a bitch. You dumb piece of shit. That's what you get for lying on me, you stupid ass bitch. You own all that shit. Ain't nobody feel sorry for you on this app. Does any feel sorry for this motherfucker in the chat? I'm waiting for the chat right now. Does any of your dumb son of a gun grannies feel sorry for this motherfucking liar on TikTok? I'm waiting to see one granny who feels sorry for this dumb motherfucking liar ass bitch who got kicked out. You stupid ass bitch got kicked out of the U.S. Army. I didn't get kicked out. I didn't get kicked out, bitch. Ain't nobody laughing at you, bro. Ain't nobody laughing at you, you stupid ass bitch. You got kicked the fuck out. You got kicked the fuck out. I'll say it a million goddamn times. DD214, bitch, you got kicked out.
My name's
You got kicked out.
I wanna be big.
You got kicked out. 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 Why you lying on me, bitch? 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 You
if you ain't
hypocrite
seen a
church
bitch like me,
motherfucking
I
news
look at
channel.
you.
Why you lying
That's
on
why
me,
my
bitch?
mouth just to keep it
Why
going.
you lying on me,
The
bitch?
ass of all
I'm
the
just
ass
wondering
bitches in my
why
name,
your
I
sorry
am.
motherfucking
And
ass
I'm
is
not an
lying on
outlaw
me,
either.
bitch.
I'm not an outlaw.
You
I'm
can't
just a
out-talk me,
hunky tough
bitch.
fat son of a
Your
bitch
high-pitched,
that wants
squeaky
some
ass
dick.
voice can't out-talk me,
Yeah,
you
son
stupid
of a bitch.
motherfucker. Why you
What
lying
you
on
want,
me,
hoe?
bitch?
Bitch.
Why you lying
You
on me,
bitch.
bitch? I ain't no
Bitch.
pedophile, bitch. Why you lying on me?
Bitch.
I didn't get kicked
Bitch.
out, bitch.
Bitch.
You the bitch who
Bitch.
got kicked
Bitch.
out. Why you
Bitch.
lying on me, you
Bitch.
stupid ass
Bitch.
bitch?
Bitch.
Why you
Bitch.
lying on me, you
Bitch.
stupid ass
Bitch.
bitch?
Bitch.
Why you lying
Bitch.
on me, you
Bitch.
stupid ass
Bitch.
bitch? Tell
Bitch.
me. Tell
Bitch.
me why you
Bitch.
lying on me, you
Bitch.
dumb
Bitch.
motherfucker who got
Bitch.
kicked out.
Bitch.
You got
Bitch.
kicked out.
Bitch.
You got kicked out.
Bitch. Bitch.
You got
Bitch.
kicked out. You
Bitch.
got kicked
Bitch.
out. You
Bitch.
can't call
Bitch.
Cadence either
Bitch.
because you a
Bitch.
sorry ass,
Bitch.
squeaky ass.
Bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
You would mute.
Bitch, you my slut.
You would mute me.
Bitch, no. Bitch, you in my box, bitch. Bitch, you don't run nothing over here. Get your ass up out of here. My goddamn boyfriend think he runs something in my goddamn house. That's how you gotta treat your man, ladies. You gotta treat your man like that. That's how you treat your man. Shut his ass up. Gotta treat that hoe like that. Yeah, it's a toxic relationship, but I like it and you like it as well. You like it as well. Sorry, son of a bitch. Bitch, next time you come, you better make sure you pay me, bitch. Oh, ain't nothing. That's a
So
right
when
with
the
my
Roman
boyfriend.
Empire was collapsing, the ruling class had this sort of strategy, which was if you give the common people bread and the circus, they won't revolt, right? And they'll be, consumed because their bellies will be full and they'll be watching, these games that the elites would put on at the Colosseum. And because they would be distracted, they wouldn't be paying attention to the fact that their empire was collapsing in real time, right? And they didn't want the common people to know that because it would have just expedited or expedited the collapse of the Roman Empire, right? You want to keep the lower class. It's almost like if you know something's really bad, it's going to happen. Like you see in like the movies, whether it's like a nuclear war, like it's like, well, if we tell the public, it'll cause panic. So if something bad happens, well, they'll just die, right? Because that's better than like having them panic and like moving and right. But then like the rich people, they all get out of Dodge, right? So they're fine, right? Because it's like that insider information. Anyway, now I'm rambling, but like. The point that I want to try to make is like, if that was the Roman Empire collapsing, what if the American Empire is collapsing right now, right? Because like income and wage disparity between like the 1% and everybody else is at like record highs. Like we've never seen this at all in American history. And then keep in mind, like the American history is pretty short. It's like 250 years, so we're still figuring it out, right? And so. If you look at the circus, right, which is just like entertainment, and if you look at bread, just food, right, well, the only way that you can keep Americans distracted is if you can afford bread and you can afford entertainment, yeah? But what if you can't afford bread and you can't afford any entertainment? Well, then what happens? Because that's what we're about to find out. Right. So like these 1%ers, like these true conservatives who, most of them were born with money and they're conservatives because conservatism means you already have money and your objective through tax policy and power brokers is to conserve the money that you already have. And if you're poor in America, you're not conservative because you need to have money to be conservative. So what if these conservatives all run out of money? And they can't afford bread, and they can't afford to, watch football on television or, watch Fox News on, cable TV because they no longer have any money, right? And that's not even like to start talking about like the cost of like healthcare and staying alive. I think the biggest group of people that are going to be absolutely, it'll be catastrophic because like they've lived like the last 50 years of their lives just kind of like cruising. Because if you're a baby boomer in America and you took advantage of, you know, the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, and you still don't have enough money that gets you all the way through retirement, you're fucked, right? Because when you run out of money, you won't be able to get healthcare that you've been, you know, relying on for the last 50 years. You won't have any money to have any entertainment, right? And fuck, with this current administration, you might not even be able to eat. So you'll just die.
Now I see how the Real Housewives feel after every interaction. I see how the Real Housewives feel after a heated argument. He thought he was gonna come over here and read me. Bitch, I got another thing coming for your ass. Thought you was gonna come over here and read me, bitch.
So when the Roman Empire was collapsing, the ruling class...
Bitch. Entertaining over here. Well, that's a good trade. That's a good trade. Motherfucking entertaining as fuck over here. Motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Your bitch tried it. Anyway. I heard y'all had a bit of a evening. Nothing worth discussing at all. I see also that, you know, not paralysis, you know, it's starting to kick in. Can only be up so long before you know, crash out. You know, all our bodies are humans. We all need rest. No, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss a damn thing. Thank you so much, Kim folks. Thank you for that, okay? Yes, I sleep early as well. Y'all didn't miss a damn thing. I swear you didn't miss nothing. Somebody mama yapping and yelling at their phone. Or somebody's father, two fathers crashing out on each other, of course. Two old men. Just imagine if we were in a front yard somewhere. What you just saw was two veterans trying to see whose is bigger. Just imagine we have on veteran hats too. Put that imagery in your head. And I'll do that any day with him. But yes, just imagine we're in our front yard yelling at each other from across the street. You ain't shit. Our days are over. We're not even in anymore, bucko. Stop holding on to that shit. It's done, son of a bitch. Bitch. We're gonna end this here and we're gonna take a brief. I know you're still looking, motherfucker. I know you're still watching. I'm gonna give you some healthier advice, because I know your ass is still watching. You stupid bitch. Hold on. Let me see if this bitch went live. Hold on, let me see if this hoe went live. Hold on. Let me see if this motherfucker live. What second? Because this motherfucker ain't live. Hold up. Let's see this bitch live. Son of a bitch. Because if you ain't live, then your ass ain't here listening. Oh, your ass ain't here listening. Bitch! Give your ass some motherfucking advice. You need to go outside when I go outside too, you fat bitch. So your ass can lift up, so you can lift that motherfucking stomach up and see that little tiny hyena, bitch. Go walk, bitch, so you lose some motherfucking weight. Sorry, son of a bitch. And I ain't talking to none of the ladies in here. I am talking to I.O. That bitch. Bitch, go for a walk, ho. Bitch probably couldn't even do the 2 mile today. bitch. Stupid ass son of a bitch. My motherfucking nerves. I ain't talking to y'all. I said ladies. If I said old ladies, I'm sorry. Sorry. To the women in here, the young women's and ladies in here, I wasn't talking to you. Wasn't calling you out your name. I'm talking to him. Oh yeah. Oh, and when you come in here, respect them in here. Stop calling them old ladies and grannies and stuff. Hell is wrong with you? I'm talking to you. I just said stop calling them that. Hell is wrong with you? Hell, you mad at me? The motherfucker, son of a bitch. Goddamn motherfucking son of a bitch. This bitch done come up in this hole. Son of a gun. Oh, good job. That is accomplishment. 111. That's an accomplishment. Oh, let me get something to get up out of here on. Oh, I'll come back later. That motherfucker. He get on my motherfucking nerves. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I'm gonna get up out of here on. This is definitely him. What the fuck is that thing? Why pop up like that? Hey, you dumb. Just had to make sure I play that for you. Yeah, your smartphone made you dumb. They did that. Hold on. If I get up out of here. Yeah. Sorry, I had to. Sorry. Should I release more episodes on YouTube? Should I open up another one on YouTube before I get out of here? Do y'all need another episode released? Should I open up this second one for you? You want that open? I can open up this second one if you want it. But I got to leave at least 2 unopened on YouTube. Well, I opened that joint up. Motherfucker just went and watched. Nah. Okay, I'll open it. I'll open it. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. If you missed all the private live, 2 days ago. Holla at you. See you later. Holla at you.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.